And we are live. I don't know. The wind's probably pretty rough. Yeah, I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here, throw some bait on some hooks. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Rustic, how's it going? Good morning. Dale Hayslip, thanks for joining us. Says good morning, everyone. Grace Family Fishing. Hey, guys, how's it going? On the way to work. Get some monsters. See you later. All right, Grace. Hopefully, we can make it happen today. Thanks for stopping in and saying good morning. We do appreciate it. Let's see here. We're just baiting everything out right now. I got one more I got to bait out myself. And then we'll be fishing on this end. Looks like Daddy still got a couple to go. So I will be right back. Let me throw some bait on this rod. All right, all right, all right. Hey, look there. Grace Family Fishing. I will check your channel out, buddy. I'll be honest, I hadn't even checked it out. I didn't realize you posted content. Sometimes it's hard to know who's, you know, you can't even tell by the name anymore because everybody's got kind of their own name. So I'll check you out for sure, and everybody else should as well. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. Hey, how's it going? Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. It is extremely windy. The surf is really rough. So the rods I just put out didn't. They've kind of washed in a little. So I might have to move them here in a second. Looks like Daddy's got all his rods out now. All right, all the same, man. I'll definitely check it out. The Bandit Frogster. How's it going from across the pond? Hey, we love it too, Frogster. Thanks for stopping in. We do appreciate it. Mine ain't far out at all. The wind's grabbing the line and pulling it so far that I need to check if this wind's going to die down. Yeah, it's going to be hard to tell, Cannon, with the surf the way it is. That's the roughest day we've had for the surf. Yeah. I mean, we always have days like this, but it's actually been a good week this week. It's been calm. This is going to make some sandbars. Is that in when you get bit? Or? Move y'all down some so you can see the rods a little better. Wayne Huska, good morning. Dale Hayslip, thank you for dropping that. There y'all go for anybody that wanted to check them out. Easy to find right there. Yeah, I got Bentley and then my oldest son Cannon with us, and all they're doing is chasing Fred off right now. Boys, get down here. Y'all want to reel fish in? I'm not going to chase you down to let you reel the fish in that I cast out and baited the hook for. So if you want to reel them in, you better be available right in this area. Yeah. Out there. Yeah, we may have changed sinkers this morning and everything just to hold the baits out there. Good morning, Rustic. Good morning, Grace family. Good morning, Wayne Huska. Even though the wind's blowing, it's still another beautiful day the Lord has made. It's going to be harder to tell when we're getting a bite for sure. Yesterday, good morning, Dave. Good morning, Skip. How you doing? Rustic, yesterday, Cody actually caught the best shark he's ever caught. He caught about a 4-foot shark yesterday. Of course, we caught all the normals, some whiting, bullheads, or hardheads, not bullheads, hardheads, and we caught whiting, hardheads. We caught a bluefish, and then shark. I wish this wind would die down a little bit this morning. Makes it pretty rough. We may have to up our sinker size just to hold the bait out there this morning. We've been using threes on everything. All, earlier in the week, all we've had to use is threes, but we may have to go to a little bigger sinker this morning. Work on the two big surf rods we got out. We've had 8s on them all week, so they don't have no problem holding out there. And we've just been using disc sinkers and the no roll type bank sinkers with the eye instead of having the hole through them. I might dig some 5-ounce sinkers out and see what we can do. That was washed all the way to the beach. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to dig some bigger sinkers out and try them. I can't even reel the slack in because you just pull the weight in. It never even takes the curve out. If you'll talk to them for a second, I'll dig some sinkers out. Hey, Dave. Good morning. Skip, how's it going? Let me flip his phone around. See here. There we go. So when I'm scrolling through chat, my finger ain't in front of the camera. Excuse me, guys. Here. Wayne Huska with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Wayne. We really appreciate it, man. It's a huge help. You're always really supporting the channel. We do appreciate you for it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you. 205 Wild Action, good morning. Yeah, Mike, hopefully we get another shark today. These next year I'm just gonna break down, even though I ain't gonna use much. I'm buying me some taller surf rods. Gotta be able to get this line out of the up in the air a little more on days like this. Hadn't been a problem up until today or this week. We can make do with what we're using, but it's a lot more work. You gotta reel in and cast out a lot more. We've got five. We've got 5 other rods out. 5 6s. All right. Well, I'm gonna reel this one in and see a bigger sinker will help. Let him get his done, then I'll pull mine. If you reel them in, you might as well. Yeah, they are. That's what they do. They sit back and wait for a fish to get on, and you just say, fish on, so they come grab the rod and reel. They got it figured out, I guess. Still in there. How's it going? Thank you for dropping in. A little bit of a cough this morning. Yeah, Compton and Gunner was here with us yesterday morning. They reeled in probably 50 fish. Danny, no, we've had lines in the water for about 10 minutes. About 3 minutes after the live start, we got lines in the water, and we hadn't caught anything yet. The surf is pretty rough this morning, which the wind is kind of rough. So we're about to put some bigger sinkers on, see if that'll help our rods set a little stiller. Daddy's doing his now. Cannon. So here, go ahead and reel this in and change the sinker out. We're going from 4 ounce to 6 ounce right now, Danny. No, not that one. Put that down. Candy, come here. This one, reel this one in. So we'll see if the extra 2 ounces make a difference. That felt a little better when trying to take the slack out. Yeah, we're using coin weights. We didn't have any pyramid sinkers at home. The only thing we ever use them for is surf fishing, and most of the time we're using drag weights, but we got a ton of coin weights, which we use a lot when we're anchor fishing. The coin weights seem to work all right because the sand to wash over them, kind of bury them and hold them in place. But I know pyramid sinkers is what's traditionally used in this situation. The ray Daddy had the other day, I went back and watched the live and timed it, and it took him 16 and a half minutes, I think it was, to get that ray in. That cow nose ray, and it didn't do like the other rays that I've always caught. I've caught rays bigger than the one he caught the other day that didn't take near as long to get in. They would just bury themselves up, and you'd have to wait for them to move a little, and then you could reel them on in. That cow nose, that thing run left, right, and fought like crazy. It took him a long time to get in. The shark yesterday didn't take that long to get in, which it was on a heavier rod. It was on a surf rod with a heavy leader, and so it's going to be easier to get something in on that rod too. So that makes a difference. Hey guys, if y'all don't mind, hit that thumbs up for us this morning. We appreciate it. Uh, I don't know how big a difference it makes, but at least seeing that somebody drop a thumbs up makes us feel good. So thank y'all. Fish. Thank you. Said he got hit. Let off. I, hey, no, reel it in, Cannon. Go reel it in. It hit twice as soon as you turned your back. Don't look like anything's on from the rod tip, but we'll see. It's hard. The surf's pretty rough. All right, sorry. Well, it hit 2 times as soon as you turn your back. That bait's going on it. Gonna be fight to keep bait on. Cannon, go reel that middle rod in. I'm gonna put a bigger sinker on. That's right. Come on, fishy, fishy. We need one this morning. Normally, hey, past couple days we out here, we'd have done had a few. I don't know, 20 minutes. We've done had 5 or 6 on the beach already. I'm gonna throw some fresh bait on this next rod and change the sinker real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
That one right there is going. There you go. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Real. I don't know if he hooked up or not. I don't know. He says there's a fish on. And y'all see him there for the sun.
All right, guys, fish on, fish
on. Alright, got old hardhead. Can it be with the first fish, old hardhead?
Skunk buster, but a hard head caught a hard head. We're using, I don't know the size off the top of my head. They're small circle hooks. I don't know. They're about that tall. Gap on them's like that. Just small circle hooks. Hard heads again, yeah. I'm really surprised. I've never been down here and had hard heads in here nonstop like this. The hard heads normally like seem like they school through, and these are just hanging out. There it is. Get her back in the water. Put some put some more bait on this rod right here.
Bait on this one down here. And I gotta fix that other one. The clip and the sinker went flying off.
You had it. Hey, Bentley, get that one. Real, real, real. It was just bent to the sand. I don't know if it hooked up. It don't look like it hooked up now. It was just doubled over. There ain't no way that little thing. That was a giant takedown for this little tiny fish. Yeah, probably somewhere around a 4. Not a 4-aught, but just a 4. Yeah, that's probably right, Rustic. All right, so one whiting, one hardhead. I'll show y'all the hooks next time I reel one in. Show you exactly what size we're using.
You gave more clips.
Yeah.
I got to put one on that end rod down there.
Here's a clip, buddy. This is the biggest hook that we use for Pompano and whiting. Actually, only reason we use this size is because every once in a while we'll get some reds or something that bite the same thing. We just want to be prepared for it. It's a little big for just pumps and whiting, but there's no telling whatever's going to bite. So we use just a hair bigger. That's a good size, and some of them, yeah, just set it right there on that. You can use as small as that for pumps and whiting, and it'll work great. And we use some little floats on our D loops. Just got a little box full of the stuff I normally use: swivels, clips for the clips for the sinkers, whatnot. Fish right here. Rod tip up. You can't. Hey, don't don't let me see you doing no more bad habits. Keep that slack. Can't be having him with no bad habits. Yeah, I don't buy pre-made ones, Danny. I always tie them myself. Fish on, Kenny. Fish on, fish on. Yeah, the ones we're using, you see, there's no problem with them hooking up. They work just fine. No, it's a hard head. All right, take it off, Cannon. Let Cannon B take his fish off the hook. Don't let him fin you. I think that next one down is getting hit. Throw him on back. Did he get you? There we go. Another hard head back in the water. Rustic said, good to see the pros are at work. Cannon. Rustic said it's good to see the pros at work. You a pro? Come on, let's get this bait back out. Where? Well, hey, you don't worry about that. You got to get lines back in the water before you can worry about that. So what I've got, little small swivel, 2-foot leader overall. I use 20-pound fluorocarbon. You don't have to have it that big. But all the reds I've caught have not come on my big surf rods. They've always just come on the Pompano rig. So I want to be able to get one of them in. So about a 2-foot leader overall, just a clasp at the end with whatever weight you're using. Go up about 8 inches, tall enough that your D-loop's not going to get into your weight. Tie D-loop. I've got a hook with a little float, polymer knotted to the hook. I go up another, I don't know, foot or so, another D-loop, float, bead. You ain't got to use float. We mix it up. Some we use different kinds of floats. Some we use no floats. See what's working best. Then you're just back at your swivel there. So that's all it is. That's a Pompano rig, and it works great. Hey, boys, what do y'all reel this big rod in? Because it's all the way down here. Well, the line was down here then.
They're all going to go that way.
That felt like it held good right there. Yeah, we're using shrimp. Really, we ought to have fresh shrimp on. We've got store-bought shrimp. It's not best for this. It does catch fish. Uses shrimp, and some of them are tipped with fish bites, which is like a gummy fish attractant. Don't know how much it helps. Sometimes when that the shrimp flings off, I have caught fish on just the shrimp bite, so I'm sure it helps a little, especially if you sling your shrimp off one of your hooks during the cast. Uh, but fresh bait's always going to be better. We're not using fresh bait right now. Using frozen shrimp. It is what it is. Uh, don't have to run a bucket with aerator, keep live shrimp alive and stuff. And it's froze. Buy it all we're gonna need for the week at the beginning of the week when we get here. It works. But there is better options. It's like with any kind of bait or any kind of fishing you do. Fresher's better. Yeah. Like Danny Stone just said, sand flea rake. You can get them at Walmart down here. You probably get them at any Walmart that's next to an ocean. They're 25 bucks or so, give or take $5. And you just go to the water's edge. You'll see little spots where they've been burrowing. Sometimes you can just see them in the edge of the water running around. Go scrape them. You can look all that up. Sand flea rake. There's a lot of great saltwater channels that give you better information than I can give you. It's places that I learned what I know. I mean, I learned from watching. So, uh, but we forgot it at home. Turn it around. Maybe I can see better without the sun pointed at it. Oh yeah, I think that's probably got a better picture. Look at her, Daddy. Now nobody's in her spot. Now nobody's in her spot. Miss Sandy, good morning. Thank you for stopping in, hanging out with us for a little while. Minnow Dunkers, how's it going? Boys running down there to chase off Fred. That looked like that got a hit for a second. That's that second rod down there. Hey, thank you, Rustic. We do appreciate it, man. It's a huge help. Anytime anybody shares us out, we do appreciate it. Thank you. Whose turn is it to catch a fish? Bentley's. The bite is not the same as it was yesterday. We've caught 3 so far. By this, by 35 minutes in yesterday, we would have done had, I don't know, a bunch. And I think that looks like it's starting to hit. Bentley, if it bends over, get it. Wait. No, it's got let it bend. It is rustic, very beautiful sunrise. Love it. Yep. And don't forget that. Hit the thumbs up. Well, then just wait. You you done fighting it down there?
Yeah, it's time for one of them to go now that I just finally got them all back out down there.
Come to this side because the camera's there. You don't. You don't.
Shoo-wee. It's a battle just keeping them in the water this morning. We done threw more bait off, and the waves done washed more bait off than anything. Right here, right here. Real fast, real.
Keep real. Rod in your stomach. Hand right
I
here.
don't think it's hooked up.
Hand real. Hey, stop real. He don't listen very good. Well, it's not acting like there's a fish on it, so. Hey, Joey.
What's up, Joey?
If there was a fish on it, he's giving it too much slack.
Just keep reeling.
There's nothing on it.
All right.
Get us 2 pieces of shrimp, man.
Swing and a miss. That's all right. We'll get the next one. I hope we catch a few more whiting. I cleaned 7 whiting yesterday. If we get about 7 more, we'll have some to fry up for everybody.
Is there none cut up?
Here, I'll cut you one
I
up.
got it.
Oh, fish. I don't know if you guys can see that second rod from this big tall black one. It was getting a hit. Maybe it'll go again here.
Boy, y'all come here.
I'm gonna step on the other side so I can see Chet. Maybe. When I look back in the sun, I can't see nothing. Trying to watch it. All right. Maybe if I get on this side, I can see it. I can't see it. Looking into the sun, I just can't see it. I'm gonna turn y'all back around. Turn y'all back around so I can see Chet's. See those youngins fishing. Need more of that in the world. Yes, sir. The whiting, rustic. We kept 7 of them yesterday. I filleted them to eat. And what we catch today, that's what we're going to do with them. We'll probably cook them tonight for dinner. Probably just batter them and fry them. To me, they're about like a panfish at home. What the whiting?
Plentiful.
Yeah, they're plentiful. And yes, mental dumpsters, Tommy. I think we do need more kids out in the outdoors doing things. Oh, big takedown on the end up there, but it stopped. He went with it all at once. Watch it. Make Cody run in. That was pretty good. Yeah, they do make good bait. We've actually got, we'll turn y'all around that rod up there where Cody went. Got a big hit. Um, we actually got some of the whiting heads on for our big surf rods. Our 2 big surf rods, we put a whiting head on them. We kept the heads yesterday. We cleaned them, put them directly into a freezer bag and kept them, and that's what we're using on our big surf rods. That one there, you're getting hits all over the place now, but they're not. They're just short hits. Like that one, that short one there just got a hit. What's that one doing? I guess just a wave. The daggone waves. I'm gonna turn y'all back around again because it's the only way I can see. Let y'all see these. Yeah, Danny Stone. That's what we did too. We filleted them, and you got the heads out here using them for bait. We had that one ladyfish the other day. We've been cutting it up and using it for bait. I think that maybe what Cody caught his shark on was a piece of that ladyfish. The one small shark I caught it on a piece of bonita tuna. Man, it's a beautiful day. I mean, this breeze feels good. You know what it does this surf, Danny. It's it's got the surf coming in pretty heavy this morning. But
the wind would lay down.
You guys seen the first 2 days we were out here fishing. It was awesome as far as the surf coming in. That down there just got hit.
It keeps doing that.
It's rolling, ain't it?
If it ever does anything more than that, I'll have one really. But it just keeps.
Going to be reeling in and out a lot. Good morning, fishing for Whiskers. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, Philip Williams. Thanks for joining us this morning down here in Fort Morgan, doing a little surf fishing, enjoying this beautiful day. Surf's a little rough this morning, and of course it ain't as bad as what we have fished, but it's pretty rough this morning. No, actually, Wayne, it's pretty good down here where we're at. We're all the way down by the fort and away from the houses and everything. And actually, I was down here fishing. I don't know, it was a couple of years ago, and game wardens come down here and we're doing some things, and one of them sat and talked to me for 30 to 40 minutes. He never asked to see my license. He'd asked me what I called. I told him. He never asked to see the fish. It was just nice as can be. Now, if you get up to where the houses are, in some locations they have some patrol up and down through there. But like where we're staying, we're kind of in a little community there. We've rented a house in a community there. There, pretty much nothing bothers you there. No, don't nobody go out to the beach. It's only people that stay living in those houses right there on the beach right there. So it's not too bad. We'll let these we'll let these 3 rods we got baited out up on this far side bounce around
Baits
here
ought to be going up all down.
a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to go down there and rebait them all because I know the bait's got to be off of them. I know at least 2 of them have had hits from fish.
Hey, I don't want to see another person post on. If your people doesn't want you stomping sand around the creek.
I definitely don't want the coffee spilled. Sorry, I had to walk away just a second, grab my coffee. It's hard to be out here without your coffee. I done spilt 1 cup this morning when we was loading everything up. To be honest, at this point, I'd really like to see one of the 2 bigger surf rods go down. Like I said, they both got a big whiting head on them. So we know it'd be something pretty good anyway if you get the big takedown. We went down to the beach last night and decided we'd try just right after dark fishing a little bit. And we got the usual. We just took the bigger. We got 3 bigger surf rods. We took those and baited them all with big baits. And Cody caught one little hardhead catfish. I don't even know how it got the hook and stuff in its mouth. Danny Stone had never heard of that. I don't know if any of you guys read that. He said Florida has some of the best laws to protect the fishermen. If a Karen comes up and starts harassing, they can actually be fined for it. That's pretty awesome because some people get pretty irate. You know, some people don't like fishing. They don't want you to catch a fish, and it's to each their own. But I tell you what, I won't bother them. They don't bother me. We'll all be all right. Cody's Danny just said that down Florida had some laws where a Karen comes up and harassing you, they can be fined.
Heck yeah. J Dog in the house.
Oh, J Dog. J Dog, why don't you come down here on the beach with us? Bring your pontoon down here. We'll put it down here in the bay. See what we can catch. Look like Cody gonna do some rebaiting.
Yeah, I reeled that in. There wasn't nothing on the hook.
I don't figure any of them got anything on the
I'll work my way down to it. Bentley, finish reeling this in.
Bentley reeling it in. Reel it, boy, reel it. He's practicing. He's practicing for when the next fish gets on. All right. Now, reel it up a little more. Reel it. So I tell you to stop. Reel it a little more. A little more. Just a little bit more. Up, up, up.
Danny, come here.
They didn't allow dogs on the beach in Alabama or Florida unless you're a local with a special permit. Well, I'll tell you what, Danny talking about that. The first day we got down here and started to go to the beach with the kids, go spend some time with the kids, let them play in the water and on the beach and everything. There was a lady coming out and she had two dogs and she had to sit down and physically hold them two dogs.
Oh, I mean, they were.
And I was like, why would someone have two dogs like that on the beach, knowing that there's kids and people?
They were trying to bite everybody.
Yeah. These two dogs, if you've gotten there, watch it, Kenny. He about got you. The dogs would have definitely bit somebody. It's one thing to have a dog that's real protective, but having it down on the beach with everybody.
Hey, I'm telling y'all keep playing the sand. You will not be reeling the real deal. Come here, somebody.
I tell you what, I love coming down here. We come down here about twice a year. I love coming down here and fishing. Y'all talking about that river, boy, making me want to get back home and get my boat in the lake. My old boat didn't get in the lake last weekend, and unless I get home early enough this weekend, it's not going to this weekend. She don't know she won't know how to act not being on the lake. That boat has not missed too many weekends not being in the water since I've owned it. Get him two pieces and take. Well, you hold it in your hand, it gets hot and mushy. He can walk, bring two at a time. Got Cody rebaiting. Oh, I ain't used to that. It's usually me rebaiting everything. I'm gonna sit here and take that in. Him rebaiting everything. Pretty good stuff. Tommy, what do you on Lake Erie? What's the main thing you fish for? I've uh, I've been fortunate enough. I got to fish uh, Lake Michigan a couple times. We uh, we trolled for salmon, caught some king salmon, some coho salmon, and some lake trout. What do you like to fish for on Lake Erie? There on, J Dog, you on fire? Caught 40 fish this weekend. Sounds like a pretty good weekend. bass, crappie. Bass and crappie. Boy, I like to tell you what, crappie is one of my favorite. Of course, they're one of my favorites to eat. Another thing, I got to go, which I go up to Michigan for work a lot, and I got to go to an inland lake up there and do some. Guy down, I don't know if y'all can see that guy down there. He got something on. Looked like the way he's fighting it. It almost looked like a stingray. It may not be something different. But anyway, got to go do some walleye fishing on an inland lake up there in Michigan. That was a lot of fun too. 13 channel cats. That's pretty good too. Yeah. I tell you, walleye are good. When we went walleye fishing up there, we caught a lot of pike too. Those pike. Tell you what, the pike just good to eat as the walleye are. Looked like that guy down there broke off on whatever he had on. A while ago, that sinker broke off. Rather than trying to tie a new rig, I just put that sinker on there like it. That guy down there had something big on him that broke him off. Yeah. Oh, I don't like this when the bite's slow down here. Usually you catch them whiting and hardhead anyway, but with the surf the way it is, I think they're just pecking the bait off and not ever getting it.
I know I'm about to put some bonito on.
Cody said he getting ready to change his whiting head to a big piece of bonita.
Or I add some bonito to the whiting head.
Daggone J-Dog. Don't be hating on your brother, Chad.
There. Right there, be ready.
Wait. Cody, he done popped him a squat back there behind me. He back there sitting down. What do y'all think about him? That sun is bright right there. Well, if I turn this daggone phone around the other way, I can't see the chats. I've got to go to the eye doctor. My glasses just ain't doing me a whole lot of good anymore. I have to get everything just right just so I can read this stuff.
Well, I got a pretty decent little hit there and then nothing.
That's the way they've been doing. Well, J-Dog, that's where you're wrong, see. I got down here and I bought a new rod just thinking about you. I bought this rod right behind me. That second one down there got hit twice. Um, I bought a brand new rod just so I could say I had a J-Dog rod. Now, I ain't wrote your name on it yet, but I probably should have. I should have bought me a black Sharpie and wrote your name on it. But I got the J-Dog rod right back here behind me trying to catch a big fish. I didn't want one that would catch a little fish. Here, listen right here, boys. Right here. It's coming in.
Come real down.
It's coming in.
It's getting slack real fast.
Right here,
Just
go.
reel as fast as you can. Right
Real,
there.
real hard. Real.
Fast.
Real.
Keep rolling. You got real faster, man. Whatever it is, Dodson, pass it way down to me.
Real. He may have this one on. I'm not sure. The way he's reeling, I don't know.
Man, it really is. Real fast, man. Go down there with me. Keep reeling. Keep instructing me. Real fast, real fast.
They're having to do the rod shuffle here. I just thought we had to do that on the boat. He's got something on there. I'm not sure what it is.
Ladyfish.
He got a ladyfish.
Oh, saltwater skippy.
Saltwater skipjack right there, a ladyfish. That's good bait right there. Come and show it to him, Cannon. Come show it to him. And I'm going to wash it off before you throw it in the cooler. There you go. Old ladyfish. Here, I'm going to wash her off before you throw her in the cooler.
Hey, you gonna put fresh bait on it? On these sharp rods and left?
I didn't think I had nothing when I saw it.
Hey,
Got a ladyfish.
it's a ladyfish. A herring. All right, guys, I'm gonna bait these two rods back out. That's right. I ain't even putting fish bites on. Pompano.
That's kind of the setup I used to use. That's how I grew up.
Okay. We're from Kentucky.
Are you?
Yeah. We come down here twice a year.
It's a great place to come.
Fish a week.
Love it.
Oh, fishing today ain't as good as it's been the last couple of days. We've been out here probably an hour. We've caught 5. Like in the past few days, but in the first hour we caught 20. Like it wasn't supposed to like today. The wind picked it up. All that. Part of fishing. Mother Nature dictates what the water's going to do, and you can't control it. No, we have a YouTube channel. It's 3 plus 1 outdoors. We mainly catfish, do some crappie fishing. We trophy catfish fishing. We used to do that a lot, and kind of quit. We've gotten more conservation based. That's when we lost our dad. Changed our ways a little bit. Yeah, it's all our big fish doing now. We got some footage and stuff now, but we kind of yo. We go to San Antonio. We get to San Antonio last year. We love fishing.
Hi, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I was doing some baiting. Since I caught that ladyfish, I put a fresh piece of it up. See you guys. Have a good day. He's a little shy. I'm gonna give you it in a minute. You ain't gonna like it.
Grandson catch we're out here, if y'all are back down here, he can reel in any rod we
Yeah.
got. I told him to go get him a tiger, $20. Told him where the bait shop was. Buy him some free tie Pompano rings. Don't worry about buying himself.
Well, had some guys stop by. Morning, Lynn. How are you, buddy? We had some guys stop by, and Cody was just giving them some advice. They was wanting to bring a kid down to fish. Cody told them, said, hey, you go get them now and bring them back down here. If we catch anything, they can reel it in. But anyway, since we just caught that new that fresh ladyfish, I reeled my big rod in, took the whiting head off, and put a piece of that fresh. Morning, Alicia. Anybody else I've missed? Good morning. Good morning. Anyway, put a fresh piece of that ladyfish out there. See if I can get something that's good and bloody. Maybe it gets something attracted in here. Cody, he's went down and talked to the neighbors down there, see how they're doing. What's up, Texas man? Thanks for joining us this morning. Yeah, that ladyfish. What's up, Tanya Hollis, queen of catfishing? Buckman in here. What's up, Buckman? Yeah, that ladyfish, just like our skipjack, you know, they're really oily, and that being fresh, good and bloody chunks. So we got it out there. I don't know if Cody gonna stand down there and talk. I may go down there and reel his surf rod in and put a piece on there while it's good and fresh. What's up, Lee Evans? How's it going, buddy? Thank you guys. 24 awesome people in here with us. Thank y'all so much. It hasn't been just on fire this morning. We caught but 3 fish, ladyfish, got a ladyfish, a whiting, and a hardhead. Might have caught 2 hardheads. Yeah, 2 hardheads, actually. But anyway, we down here enjoying this day, no matter what. There goes right there, boys. That second rod. Reel it. Well, he stopped now. Wait. Go ahead and reel it. You done picked it up. Turn y'all around. I don't think he hooked up. Cannon down there reeling one in. It was getting hit. And he was a little late. It stopped hitting by the time he got there. See it just in case now. It didn't hook up. I'm going to have to rebait it real quick. I'm going to turn this back around where I can see chat. Because I can't see chat when I got it that way. Looks like Cody's down there in the way and the guy missed his speed. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna rebait this one they just reeled in real quick. This guy looks like he's hooked up, whatever it is. Well, I got that one rebaited. Should have told you, come on, I'm going to rebait his surf rod myself.
Man, and I bet you don't know it's the first time they had like first time they had Hurricane Delta or
You gonna reel that in? I got a chunk cut for it. All right, guys, if I'm getting in the way, I got you a piece of cut for it if you want to put it on there. Boys, take Cody that chunk of ladyfish there. That's all right. Hey, I tell you what, I got my coffee right here beside me. Without my coffee, I don't know if I'd even be here. I'd be back at the house. There used to be a commercial when I was young, though. Without my American Ace, I'm going back to bed. Hey, I don't drink American Ace, but without my coffee, I'm probably not getting out of bed. Yeah, Cody's back. He's down there baiting that back up. He took that whiting head off and put a chunk of that ladyfish on there. It's good and bloody.
It's egg, it's egg of fish.
Yep. What's up, fat boy Eric? Thanks for joining us, buddy. Hey, what, the surf's rough down here this morning, but it's still a good day. We're still down here getting after it. I tell you what, I don't know if y'all can see that cart that guy's got down there. We got a cart, but you know, my cart's got wheels and tires from Harbor Freight on it, and they're not wide and they're not tall enough. Them carts about $200 some. We just come down here twice a year. It don't really seem logical to buy one, but I'm getting ready to buy one of them just so we can walk up and down the beach a little further. This one here we got drags. The back of it drags when we pull it in the sand. It's hard to pull.
One fella said the one fella's retired Air Force, the other's active.
You telling your brother was in the Air Force?
Yeah. They're here for the whole year.
Where was these other guys from a while ago?
Mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah. Watch out, Billy. You're stealing my feet, man. Katie.
Now, Alicia, we trying to fish with the same thing that got in these waters. Cody, Eric, fat boy Eric said, hey.
Let's see here. Good morning, everyone.
Texas man, we've caught I think 4 fish this morning. 2 hardheads, a whiting, and a ladyfish. Yeah, the bite's been slow. It's been the slowest day we've had. Usually by now we had 20 fish anyway.
Hey, tell them if they're enjoying the stream, help us out with a thumbs up.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that thumbs up. It'll help us out a lot. Appreciate it very much. Cody walked down, talked to the guys down there next to us. One of them's retired from the Air Force. One of them's active Air Force. Yeah, the cart we have didn't come from Harbor Freight. I actually ordered the cart from a company anyway that makes the beach carts. And this particular one I have, it came with plastic wheels on it, which wider and taller than the wheels and tires on it now. But those plastic wheels end up busting right in the center and splitting apart. And I just went down to Harbor Freight and I bought the the best tires I could buy for it there at Harbor Freight and put them on there. If I could get a set of those wheels and tires for a decent price, I would just buy a set of them, put them on my cart. But the wheels and tires cost you as much as the cart does, so I might as well just buy another cart. What's up, Jody? Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the beach with us. Of course, we got some people coming up through here now. They got their kayak pulling their stuff down through here. I'll tell you, one year, it's been about 4 years ago, we brought our kayaks down here and put them in. I'll never do that again. It was a battle out there the whole time. Let me cut him some bait real quick. All right, I cut him a couple pieces of bait. I'm back. Lost my. What's up, Jeremy? How are you this morning? Thanks for joining us. Looks like 30 awesome people in here. I'm gonna have to get the umbrella up and get it on the phone. It's starting to get a little warm. It's going dim on me. Yeah, we're going to invest in one, Danny, before we come back in October. We'll get this umbrella up real quick and put it on this camera. Well, the
Shade's all the way back there.
shade's going the wrong way for me. I put the umbrella up, but the shade's going the wrong way. May have to move us back a little, catch some shade off of it. And then I don't know if y'all see anything. See what I can do here. Position this around so I get a little shade on the phone and keep y'all where y'all can see the rods. What's up, Jeremy? Good morning, good morning. Got Jeremy Nerson and Jeremy's tournament catch in here. Jeremy and Jeremy. Good morning, good morning. I don't know. Somebody just have to bring it back out here. Now I can't see my rods. Hard to get everything positioned around. Trying to keep where I can see the rods and the camera. See where I can see chats. When this phone goes dim, it's hard for me to see.
Stick it in the ground way up there. 32 awesome people in here with us. Thank you all. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up button while you're here. We do appreciate it. That's all I got to say about that. He's trying to get the umbrella set up somewhere that the shade's actually hitting the. You're going to have to go back that way because it's covered. No, that ain't doing nothing. That ain't doing nothing. Just covering the camera up. Alright guys, the umbrella ain't gonna work. The sun's too much of it ain't high enough in the sky to actually go straight down onto the umbrella. We'll keep it up. Texas man, go Missouri. How's it going?
I'll let Cody read the chat for a little bit.
Well, I was gonna finish baiting out. I gotta bait that one out. And then those two down there need
He's gonna rebait some more. Good.
to.
Let him do a little
We're
work.
going to it. We're digging to it.
Well,
We'll bait this one.
this surf again is rough this morning. Fish just ain't biting as good. It's alright. Maybe we'll get a big one for the goat. We ain't caught but 4 fish this morning. Hot fish right here, right here, right here.
Real fast, they need to come off and swing it.
I said that, we got a takedown.
Fish on.
Hold on. He's on the other side of this line.
Oh, come here, come here. No. Hey, right here. Right here. It ain't. It's something. Looks like maybe.
I'm gonna turn him around here.
Come on.
He done took him down the other way. Can't see if he's in there.
He's pulling a little drag.
Yeah, right there it is. I don't.
There he is.
Pompano. Got a pompano.
Just because you caught way bigger don't mean we ain't excited to catch it.
Alright, he caught a pompano. First pompano we've caught of the trip. Things are looking up.
Oh, this cooler doesn't have a measuring bag.
Yep, I brought a measuring tape in that bag.
I think he's 12 inches though.
We'll see. This pompano has to be 12 inches, so we're going to have to measure him.
Total length.
See, yeah, total length. Once he gets unhooked, I'm going to turn the camera back around so I can see the chat. Right now, I can't see it. Come up here with him, Kenny. Show it to him there. Don't get... what's that say?
Here.
Something. I don't know what something.
Cancel. All right.
Here, don't.
Sean, we're
you're gonna lose him.
Well, it's not as hot and heavy today as it's been being, Sean, but just got us a pump. It is a pump, Danny. Come here, Kenny. Back up. Nice little pump, but he got to measure him, but he's definitely a keeper. He is definitely a keeper. I'm going to throw some bait on this rod real quick.
If you want to, Kenny, I brought them and stick them in his mouth and hold him.
Just throw him in cooler. He's 12 inches total.
Hold on. There, you didn't hold it. There you go. Hold it there. Hold it there. Gotta be 12 inches total length. I need
14 inches
15
total?
inches.
Huh?
15 inches total.
15. All right.
Let me see it.
It's still pretty big.
I'm gonna get the sand off of it.
All right. Still got another rod or two I need bait out. Hey, Eric, I hope so too. That would be amazing. Every other year we've been down here, we've always caught a big red, but this year it hadn't happened. Danny said show him the pump. I don't know if it didn't. Those are really good eating fish, though. Danny said best eating fish he caught so far. Yep. It is. He's a little on skinny side for a 15 incher.
Yep. But he's in the Kazula.
All right. I got a line out of the water over here. Let me cut 2 more pieces of shrimp up and throw it on there.
Maybe things gonna pick up here a little bit. That's the first Pompano of 3 days we fished. Ready for some more.
He actually put up a decent little fight for Cannon.
Yep.
That line there is all the way in between these.
Straight up.
Hey, Danny, I'm not talking about you. What's more than that? He had a line break on him. Yep, Danny. Norm. Oh, he's got him a whiting on. Hey, Candy Fish. Real fast. All right.
Another
Little whiting.
little whiting, so we're gonna put it in the cooler.
Danny Ayers, see if he's seen that.
That ladyfish was full of minnows.
What? Boom. Good morning. My biggest spread, Eric, is I think he was 38 inches. I think 38 inches. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. I probably go back and find the video. I might be lying. Might have been 35. I'm not. Can't remember. I don't know. Like that right there.
There's a cheap rig in there.
Here's what I got, Daddy. You should cut that one off that other rod and all with it.
I got a different one in there. It's already got a hook on it.
These you just put a hook on. You don't think they're better than these? These are 45 pound, 24 inch plates. All right. Bugman in the house. Knew it had to have hung somewhere. It wouldn't just snap. I check you for a bad spot. Maybe cut that all the way out down to where it hung. Lee Evans. I heard somebody say Lee Evans. Is Lee Evans in here? Eve Angler Mocat. How's it going? Mike Greenwell's in here. Lee Evans in here. Got a chat full of people. Did you just come down by yourself? Huh? Billy caught a nice ladyfish. We cut it up for bait, and its belly was full of little shiners. There's Fred down there. You better get Fred. Lee, you don't even know how to spell. Coming here talking all that smack. All that smack. Those last two rods they reeled in and need fresh shrimp put on them, Colton. Huh? Oh, you're from Indonesia. Well, welcome, Indonesia. We're from Kentucky, and we are fishing in Fort Morgan, Alabama. He says there's something on right here. We'll see. I don't think there's anything on. I told him reel in so I could freshen the bait. Cannon might be full of it this morning. We'll see what he's doing down there. There ain't nothing on that. He crazy.
There's nothing on. They would.
You get another clip out? Go put some bait on these lines.
Don't twist that. My goodness.
Next one's mine.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you, sir. What's cracking, everyone? Got Aaron in the house, catfish regulated. Got Art, the One Ton Fishing Club, the One Tonners for Life in the house. Get out of the way of the cameras. Y'all can see some rods there. A big hook. A whisper says hook. Just a get over here.
Oh, it has nothing on it. Longer.
All right. See here. Let's look at these rods for a minute.
You give me a piece of bait.
Daddy's getting some bait out. Gonna put some ladyfish on his surf rod. little bit of ladyfish out. The tide is coming in. It's about up to our rod holders. Chunky Cat's caught a 67 yesterday. Wow, that is awesome. Way to go, Elf Stan. Yeah, Rustic, I don't mind if links are dropped. Doesn't bother me at all. Thank you all for coming in. Really appreciate it. Hate the day that the fishing's so much slower than it's been. I mean, the fishing's really been fast paced, and today it's not. That's part of it.
It's our last full day here, so we want to make sure we got out and fished.
Yep. You'll read that. We'll get that bottle up.
Lady fish back on there. You want me to read chats, and I can't even see. Well, Buck Man will be praying for that. What's up, Amy? My beautiful wife, how are you? What's up, Danimals? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Thank you so much. See if we can't get another fish bite. I just lost a daggone $8 leader. When I went to cast, somehow I let the line loop and it hung on my reel. And I had an 8-ounce sinker on there, so you know that 20. I just got 25-pound monofilament on that reel, and it snapped. Which ain't bad, but you lose your sinker, and the leader itself I had on there was $8. Pretty good size steel cable. So I just had to retie one. Oh well, part of fishing, I reckon. Cody, we got something here. $5. $5 from Wayne Huska. Thank you so much, Wayne. Wayne is a great, great supporter of our channel. Thank you, Wayne. How's it been going, Dan?
What'd you say, Dan?
Wayne Huskus gave us another $5 super chat.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Wayne. We really appreciate it. All that goes a really long way to us buying bait and everything it costs to come out and fish. But super chats certainly aren't required. We'd be out here either way. So thank you, and we really appreciate it. But it does make it that much easier for us to grow the channel when we're getting a little something back out of it.
Small town, what's up? What's up? I think I'd said hi to you this morning.
Steve and Deb. just spilled water all over my shirt. I don't know how I did it. Oh.
Just waiting on a takedown. That's all we do. Even though the surf's rough today, it's a beautiful day down here, and that wind actually feels good to me. That's daggone ocean water. You're mad at Cody, Dan. What are you mad at Cody about? The animal said he's mad at you.
See what we got going on here.
Talk to him there.
What'd you say? Dominic! I ain't do nothing to Dominic. What's going on, Dominic?
Was it Dominic said it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I can't see, guys. I just seen the D up there.
He's blind. He's blind.
Fish, fish, fish.
Fish, fish. Well, let off. It let off. He didn't hook up. Got it real fast.
You caught the last one.
There he is. When you get ready to reel down, just real fast.
Oh, we love it. We love it, Steve. The animal, he can't read, man. What I do, Dominic? You ain't never tell me. You gotta tell me before you, after you go out saying stuff like that, man. I want to know. Well, Dan, I hope you get on a bunch when you get out there. 40 awesome people in here. All y'all, if y'all don't mind, hit that thumbs up. The chat is really hard to see all this glare on the sun. So I'm having to get right up in the camera. Sorry about that. Umbrella ain't gonna do nothing to the sun. Dry over the top.
Look there, Dominic. You hear him? He done got all choked up and everything.
Yeah, he got my nerves tore up. Got my nerves tore up.
I can't see chats at all. I'm sorry about that animal. I just seen, I could make out the D and I thought it was you. I can't see at all out here. Dominic said something, but I can't see what he said.
Let's see here. He said he's mad because I didn't tell him so he could come hide in the luggage. Dominic, you ain't no little guy like me either, man. You ain't gonna hide no luggage. Eric said he's ready to see a 33-inch red drum.
Hey, I'm right with you, Eric. I'm right with you on that, buddy.
Oh, you gonna be fishing in Missouri?
Who is?
Dan?
Cool.
That's getting kicked.
There's the dolphins. We didn't see dolphins yesterday.
They're further out today.
First day,
Yeah, we did.
I didn't see any
I
yesterday.
seen a ton. They were right up here.
Day before yesterday.
And yesterday.
Oh, I didn't ever see any yesterday.
You wasn't paying attention.
Probably so.
What didn't see as many as we had. They we seen a few come in and they were gone right long later.
got a Pompano a while ago.
Hey, long as you're out fishing, Dan, that's all that matters. Yeah, the bite's good, so. We normally catch fish in the surf like Vale. That Danny said there were dolphins yesterday. See, even he knows.
Oh my goodness. Danny, don't be agreeing with him. Danny, come on. Get on my side. Don't agree with him.
This one's good.
If I didn't see them, they wasn't here.
I'm about to start fresh the bait. It shouldn't take this long.
Cody's really impatient this morning. He's wanting to freshen baits.
Well, you know how quick you don't know.
Surf, surf pulls that shrimp off. I'd like to catch a big redfish, but I'm going to tell you, I really feel like our best chance is catch a redfish or multiple redfish is the October trip.
Look here, we missed the super chats.
Oh, did
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I
Mama just texted me and said we're not paying attention.
If I can't pay attention, I can't see.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't even scrolled back up to see yet. Cody's lip balm fee.
Hey, there you go.
Thank you, Lee. We really appreciate it. Man, you've done multiple super chats this week for us, and we really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting us, buddy. You should keep your comments to yourself. Thank you, Lee.
And I'm sorry if I've missed any chats because I really can't see.
Rusty, I should be up there in June, Dan. Oh, he was talking to Dan.
We'll see if he'll take it on. Get hooked up. We done put heavier sinkers on everything trying to hold them. This surf's pretty rough today. Woke Caden up this morning. He decided he didn't want to come. Guys, I'm trying to read the chat, but I'm going to be honest with you, they're nothing but a blur to me. I stand here and talk to you while Cody's baiting up. He just reeled one in and personally reeled in. The bait was done gone off of it. Which, with the surf like this, when it washes against that bait, it washes that shrimp off pretty easy. So, probably going to have to rebait everything. Yeah, this one right here is not that far out. Which we know just from being down on the beach. We got a snorkel and we'll get out there and snorkel around, see what we can see. And you see a lot of them whiting and stuff right up on the beach here. I've actually got my underwater drone with me, and I hadn't got it out any. When we go back to the beach today, I may get it out and see if I can get some video footage of under the water today when we go back. I was going to bring it down here this morning, but To be honest, with the surf as bad as it is, I'm glad I didn't.
I call it sea.
That and we use my phone to go live with down here. That's what I've got the app on to record with my underwater drone, and so I couldn't do both. Cody's phone don't get enough service down here. So we tried to go live on his phone the other day, and it's just he just don't get enough service. Which he's got a different provider than I do. I have AT&T, and T, and he has Verizon, and AT&T seems to work a little better down here than the Verizon does. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I don't want y'all seeing my ugly face up here the whole time, but I was trying to read chat. Try to clean my glasses off, see if I can see a little better. Just being down here at saltwater just fogs them up. There goes fish right there. Fish, fish. They hook up. Did it hook up or did it not? Don't really look like it did. Oh, it is. Look there, what a fish. Y'all definitely got to bring that fish down here and show it. I don't know how that fish even jarred it. That thing's so little, I don't even know how it moved it. They'll bring it down here and let y'all see it. But it was a fish. Bring it down here, Cody. I want y'all to look here how little this fish was. I don't know how he moved it. A little whiting.
He's going out live. Thank.
I just reeled it in. I'm gonna put bait on this rod behind us. I just reeled it in. It was in pretty close, and the current done the surf had done pushed it all the way up there to the shore. So, and when I reeled in, all the bait was gone. So I'm gonna rebait it real quick. Cody's down there putting that little whiting on. Who's gonna put the whole whiting on? Well, I threw my bait off. We ain't gonna be down here much longer. All right, I got my. I can't see it all now. This thing may be getting hot on us, Cody. It's got so dark I can't see it all. I hope you guys can see. My phone's darkened up and I can't see nothing. Cody's gonna get his phone out as soon as he bakes this rod up, so he can at least try to read chats on it. Yeah, he put the whole whiting on down there. See if we can't get something to take it. Again, let's rebait it. You know the bite's slow when the boys are ready to go. My middle son come down, see how we was doing.
All right, see here. 29 people still here with us. The phone is getting warm. All right. Yeah, Danimal, we've been catching a bunch every day until today. Today has been really slow in comparison to all other days. I mean, how many fish we caught today? 6 or 7? We've only caught 6 or 7 today, but every other day we were catching, yeah, 50. Yesterday we caught probably 50 in 2 hours. Day before that we probably caught 50 in 3 hours. CVA. Hey, Miss Tanya, how's it going? Let me see if I can get this chat pulled up on my phone.
Cody trying to get the chat pulled up on his phone. I'm gonna check page on these two down here for a long term.
See if I can get enough service to pull it up. See if I can pull chat up on my phone. Oh, I think I got it. No, it isn't a state park, but there are protected sand dunes here behind us. That's the reason they can't build. There's protected sand dunes. And then, just a couple hundred yards down from us is the old military fort. Big Slim 91, Mike Costello, how's it going? Got 43 thumbs up. Thank you all for that. Yeah, Rustic Dominic said he's the barbecue man. He works the old smoke pit really well, is what he says. I don't know. I have to taste test it before I can tell for sure on that. I'm hoping a shark comes along and sees that whiting, that little bitty live whiting I put out there flailing around. Decides he's going to be, that it'd be a great lunch. Well, Danny's telling where he fishes, so y'all make sure make note of that. He says it's great fishing there. This year the fishing has been rougher for us than it ever has. I mean, the other days we fished, we've had decent numbers, but as far as catching the species that are more desirable, we hadn't been getting as many of them as we normally do. But I know if we sit here long enough, one of these big shark rods will go down. TX Tiger, how's it going? He says, hello all, nothing like salt and sand, recharge for the soul. Yes, sir, it is. You good to go, Daddy?
Made it back out.
Peter Dale, how's it going? The fishing's slower today than it has been. We have gotten some whiting, a pompano, a ladyfish, couple hardheads. The hardheads aren't in here like they were, so it slowed the fishing down. But honestly, it's a good thing. You get to leave your bait out there a little longer, but the surf's rough. It'll wash your shrimp off if you got to kind of stay on it still. Here you go, Daddy.
He handed me this phone. See if I can't read. I can see this a little better than I can on my screen. I'm glad it's showing up because my phone's done got hot. I guess it's darkening up.
The surf's actually getting a little better.
Yeah, the water's clear, super clear too. I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna, like I said, when we go back, we get with the family and go down to the beach. I'm gonna take my underwater drone with me down there and see if I can't get some video of some fish down there. Hadn't ever done that, but we're gonna try it out. And when we get back home, the fish are actually bedding. The catfish. I'm gonna try to get some video of the catfish up in its hide. Yeah, Peter. Actually, there's more seaweed down here this time than ever before on any of the trips we've been on.
We've been down here though where you had to reel in every
Um,
2 minutes.
it's not too bad about getting on our lines, but here behind us up on the beach, it washes up on the beach every night.
Looks like we went to one fish down here 2 weeks ago and all washed in.
Morning, CBA, and Peter, and anybody else I've missed. I see Small Town said your target's giant gar. I watched a video the other day, a guy caught a 300-pound gar. One of the big alligator gar. That thing was huge. I guess that's probably a fish of a lifetime. Um, we are using actually. We have a bunch of disc sinkers that we're using, Peter. Uh, and that's just because that's what we have. Uh, what if we anchor up at home, we use the disc sinkers, and we just brought the disc sinkers. We have everything from ones up to I think eights, and so I think everything right now has got sixes or eights on it. The pyramid style sinkers do seem to work better. They bury up in the sand a little better, but these disc sinkers are burying up in the sand. When I Cody, this one is way up here. Cody,
I think the surf did it, Daddy. Oh, got a little fish on. I was wrong. It was not the surf. Another little whiting.
just a little whiting, but he'll be fried up this afternoon.
Yeah, we're using coin sinkers, Peter Dale, but pyramid sinkers are really, or the I've heard people call them spider sinkers, whatever. They're teardrop shaped. They've got the wire coming out the back that folds out and will bury itself in sand. Are really, I think, the more ideal sinker to use surf fishing. Yeah, whiting are really good eating. Uh, Heard of flathead catfish? Peter Dale said they say whiting are good eating, but have you guys heard of flatheads? The animal said, leave it on the hook for bait. I just put out a one that was smaller than that live on my big surf rod for bait. We'll see if he does anything. Spunked it. No, I've never heard of any Australian flatheads. I have to Google those. Only thing I know as far as flatheads, flathead catfish. Yeah, there's a few bay inlets on up in Gulf Shores, and then of course the bay just circles around the end of the island, just a half mile or so down. Uh, we mainly just fish right here on the surf, though. You catch salmon in your surf, huh? That's pretty neat. I've never caught any kind of salmon myself. Daddy has. He's fished Lake Michigan a few times. We all have a bunch of kinds of flatheads. Well, here the only flathead I know of is a flathead catfish. And they're freshwater fish. Of course. You knew that, though. Daddy's getting some bait on some fresh bait on a couple rods.
Nice surf beach. I love using my drone thing at surf beaches. Uh, there's actually a sign up down at the beach where we're at saying you cannot fly your drones. But like I said, I've got an underwater drone. I'm gonna try to get some pictures with it. That's right, Dan. Good casting form. Good casting form.
I think the next high tide is 2 o'clock.
Yeah, Peter Dale, sounds like y'all have a different kind of flathead than we have. Like I said, we have flatheads at home in freshwater, or here in Alabama, of course, they're everywhere in freshwater, but they're just a freshwater catfish. The flatheads are. They're the, as far as here in America, they're the second largest fish. The blue cat's being the largest, and flatheads being next. Uh, Danny said, Cody, he knows you was coming. He would have sent you some of the rigs down east sent him, but they would have been perfect for what we're doing.
I know I hate tying pompano rigs,
Yeah.
but I'm not. They're like $7 each at that hooked on bait.
Yeah. The only thing is, they do. You do have some uh, people who drive up and down the beach sometime, and if you was out there flying a drone, they probably would say something to you. I don't know if you'd get fined for it or not.
Yeah, a lot of these beaches are no drones.
Yeah.
I wonder why it is.
It's people's privacy, I guess. No, Dan, we haven't ever caught any red snapper from here when we're fishing. I do know there is a snapper season, and they go out here on the bay boats and catch them.
They catch them next to these oil, our oil.
Yeah, I think
rigs
they
all
catch
time.
them out a little deeper out there around the oil rigs and stuff. Um, we come back in October. We've done got our house rented for October. I'm actually going to be our our backyard's going to be in the bay. I may try to do some bay fishing when I come back. I've never done any fishing over in the bay uh, to see if we can catch some different snapper or what's the ones that are black and white stripes? Yeah, sheephead. I know they catch them over in the bay around the wood and structure and stuff. All right, Danny. Uh, Danny said that down east down east is a little big for the Pompano, but good for the reds. And uh, Dale, I don't know what all type sharks. That right down there just got a bite. I'm gonna turn y'all around. Cody just got a bite on that and right down there. In case it takes it again. Um, I'm not real good at identifying the sharks. We caught a shark the first day and caught a shark the second day. I think the first day it was probably a black tip. And what was the second one? And the second day we think it was an Atlantic shark nose. That's what Danny Stone thinks it was, and Cody looked it up, and that looked pretty much like what it was. Yeah, Stan. Oh, here's one, Cody. Get that one. Stan, we just went down and bought some leaders that were already had a hook on them. They were rather expensive. I'll turn you around because this one here got a hit.
What's that?
They were like $7.50, $8 a piece, but I didn't have a crimper and everything, so we just bought some of them. A little expensive, but you do it twice a year, I don't guess it's too bad. Go to checking that and see if the fish you got on it got hit. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Peterdale. We call things a little different things from Australia to here. What's up, Brian B? Brian B, get them kids to school, let them get a little learning this morning. Texas Tiger says we get a gummy shark bonus and whisker seeker out orders. All right. Brian B, hope everything's going all right down your way, down on the Potomac. Um, right now it's 8:32 in the morning here, Peterdale. 8:32 in the morning. We're on Central Standard Time here where we're at. It's 8:32 in the morning. Peter says 11:31 at night where he's at.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There you go. That's bedtime, Peterdale.
Should have been asleep hours ago.
Yeah, by 11:30 I'll be asleep. Actually, in the morning, probably just gonna sleep in a little bit, then get up, pack everything up, get ready to head back toward home. I think my wife wants to go down. There's an outlet mall down here. I think on the way back, as we get ready to leave, she wants to stop by it. We're gonna take our time, get back home tomorrow evening. Probably get back home tomorrow night, 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I figured out it's best not to rush that long trip. Stop when you want.
According on what time I get home tomorrow night, I may get up Saturday morning and go to the lake, catch me some kitty cats. Get after the old blue cat, which, like I said, the spawn's already started at home, so we had to get up shallow and
Pick off a few stragglers.
pick off some stragglers. That's right.
But it's okay. I know some good shallows.
That's right. Cody, you mind taking this for a minute while I find me a place to
Sit.
Yeah.
Right there.
I don't know if I can hear this, man.
Yeah, I'll come over here. Any head boats around? I know in New Jersey you can go out for 8 hours for $90. What's head boats? Any trips, any charter trips you take here are gonna cost you uh, several $100s. That's the cheapest you're gonna get off is 500. That's for 4 hours. Yeah, and the first ones Danny listed are the more commonly ones caught this close to the beach when surf fishing without actually taking a kayak or something, paddling out and really getting your bait out there. You're gonna catch more like the bonnet heads, the spinners, the black tip, the Atlantic sharp nose. Hey Peter Dale, thank you for spending so much time in here with us. We do appreciate the support. Have a great day, or a great evening, night, rest, whatever you say. The animal said he'd just take a baby one, just so he can say he caught one. Hey, I would too.
I sure wish a shark could bite so we could say we caught a shark every day.
Just take a set in here. One will come through.
Bait mode out there, that's why it's Pompano fishing.
They set up in that exact spot every time we're here. I don't know if there's just a what is there about that exact
Gotta be
spot.
some kind of structure or something like that.
Here you go, go reach that. I got a headache.
Well, who all have you talked to? Got
I read
Danny?
it all.
Right. Turn you on to see the rods a little better.
I really need to fresh a couple of these baits up.
Yeah, I think it's about time Cody gets up, does a little something, gets these baits freshened up. We try to sit around too much today.
Start out.
8-foot great white, man, I don't think we'd even get it in. I think for sure he would strip all the line we have. We got about 300 foot of line to play with.
300 yards.
300 yards of line to play with. And I think he'd probably strip that 300 yards of line off before we get him in.
That had no bait.
You know, we only fished the pier one time down here. Me and Cody fished the pier what? Last year?
Yeah.
And,
I can't remember if it was in the spring or in the fall.
I don't remember if it was in the spring or the fall, but we caught a bunch of Spanish mackerel.
They're good eating.
Yeah, Spanish mackerel
You had to
from
fight
the
pelicans
pier.
and the sharks.
The thing of it was when you'd hook into them, you had to reel those suckers in as fast as you could, or the shark would get you, rip your fish off. And then when you started up the pier, you had the pelicans trying to grab it. So when you hooked into one, you had to reel him in as fast as you could. Outrun the shark and the pelicans. Yeah, Danny, the day we was down there, I mean, there was a few people out there on the pier, but it wasn't a whole lot. I'll tell you, my worst thing was, you done bought these licenses to fish down here in the saltwater. I've actually got my freshwater and saltwater license here in Alabama. And then when I went to the pier, I had to pay them to fish from the pier.
Crowded at the pier.
Yeah. Yeah, that's to be honest, animal. That day we were down there, be honest, that's all we'd done was went out there just kind of watching on the pier. But then we seen them catching fish, and we couldn't stand it. We had to do it too. Uh, we figured out what kind of lure they was using. Went and bought us a couple of them, and then went and caught some of them ourselves.
What's that?
When we went to the pier. Went to the pier, figured out what they was catching on, went and bought a couple of them, and caught us some too. It was a cigar lure, I guess is what it was called. I know them Spanish mackerel liked them that day. Yeah, Danny, that's right. If you just want a pier fish, that covers your license. But like I said, I know I come down here twice a year. It's $54 for your annual saltwater license,
$29.60
and $29.60 for a week. So I just buy my annual. All right, small water, small town. Have a great day. Hope you catch some big fish. Thanks for joining us. That may be what those lures were called that we had. Like I said, they were just a long, slim lure. Looked like a cigar to me with hooks on it. I know in Spanish mackerel, they're good to eat. But I've caught some Spanish down here once before. I went out on a deep sea trip, and it was rough waters that day, and we didn't catch a whole lot. We caught Spanish mackerel and some bonita tuna, something else. I don't even remember what it was now. Yeah, Dan, I've actually got my Tennessee license for the year out of state, my Alabama freshwater license for the year, and then I've got my Alabama saltwater license for the year, plus my Kentucky sportsman's license. I've got a fortune in license. But oh well, you got to have them to fish. I just noticed Cody did the same thing I just did. Last time I reeled one in, that sinker's covered up with sand. You start reeling, you think there might be something on there. Where the sinker's done buried up in the sand.
Well, I knew what it was, but I was still going to try to set those just in case.
Yeah, the animal, it seems like overkill having to buy freshwater and saltwater license. They get you there for sure. But I guess they say you got to have them. You're better off to have them than.
It's not as expensive for an annual out of state as other places.
Other than paying that fine. Yeah, I figure the license are cheaper than the fine I'd get if I got caught fishing without them. Yeah, Danny, last year when we was down there, we was down there at the pier down in Gulf Shores is where we was at. And a guy there, actually Cody's got a video of him helping the guy get it in. We have one of those nets you can drop down, pick a fish up. He caught one of the biggest pompano down there I ever seen.
18 inches.
Yeah,
that was 18 inches to the fork. That was when we was measuring because we thought it was to the fork.
And then we turned around and last year Cannon caught one. Was that the one Cannon caught was 18 inches?
To the fork.
Yeah. So Cannon caught one that was 18 inches to the fork. And then we learned you're supposed to be measuring total length. So I'd say it was about 20 inches total length. Oh, fish!
Fish on. Fish on, fish on. Well, he had it doubled. That was a big takedown.
And I thought the camera was pointed that way and it was pointed the other way. I'm sorry about that. Oh, well, he didn't hook up.
Got him a free lunch, though.
Yeah. I mean, the way that one took down, you thought he, I mean, we're used to circle hooks on everything. I thought he would for sure be hooked up. Them jellyfish rough when you get a bunch of jellyfish. One of the grandkids got stung one day. He was done. He said he was done with the beach. He didn't want no more part of it. So that and there was out. They just got the bite was out a little further. Cody got it baited back up. He's gonna go bait another one back up. You know, as year before last, I think down here, we were down here, and the hurricane was coming in, and they were saying that everybody was gonna have to evacuate, and we waited till the last minute. Then they pulled the evacuation, so we ended up being down here pretty much all alone down here, and it was awesome. Uh, and the and the at that with that storm brewing out there, man, the fish were on fire up here. Cody's phone's lagging real bad. Because I'm just now seeing on here where he's cutting bait. And he's down here putting bait on, getting ready to cast out now. So I'm sure his chats are lagging too. So if I miss anything, I'm sorry, guys. Bite ain't been real good this morning. I just put that back out. I guess Cody decided he was going to check them all while he's checking them. He's down there rebaiting everything. I like to see him work like that though. Yeah, I like to see him work. I've heard of that place before, Danimal, but I had never been there. I think I watched it on, I don't know, on one of the shows about it, on one of the shows on Food Network one time. About the dollar bills everybody puts up and signs them, whatever. I think we're going to go down here to the shrimp, to the seafood market this afternoon, get some fresh shrimp, and cook up what fish we've caught, and cook us some fresh shrimp. I love some fresh shrimp. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is lagging real bad.
That's all right. You're gonna have to put a charger on this.
All right. Hold your phone. I'll get it out, or you can get it.
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna flip your camera so you're using the back camera. It's
Right.
probably got. Flip this camera around. Put the back camera probably look better. I don't know why it done nothing. Hadn't done it. Had did done it. That camera. There we go. All right, guys. I got one more down here. I need to throw some bait on. Set this phone down for just a second.
I'm gonna try to get a charger hooked up here for us. Yeah.
So now remember, the back of the phone is where it's looking.
I don't know where to put that. There you go.
Be mindful.
Yeah. I have to be mindful now when I move it around. Just hook the charger up. The phone was about to go dead. And it's just sitting there on the crossbar. All right. That sounds good, Danimal. Whole oyster menu sounds pretty good. I love seafood, especially good fresh seafood. So you come to the Gulf, you don't have a seafood, something wrong with you. But we're gonna have fresh seafood tonight. We've been down and had one of the spots that had all you could eat shrimp earlier in the week. Needed it. We always go to Lambert's while we're down here back in Foley. Took this trip, our middle son and his family come with us. It's his first trip down here, so we took him down to Lambert's yesterday. You know, home of the throwed rolls. Them some of the best rolls I ever eat.
now that it's like now that I got down there, I need to start back here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a constant battle today, just keeping everything baited up and going. But oh well, like I say, it's just another great day that we're blessed with. Get to come down here and do something different, a little different fishing for us. Get to make our wives happy being down here. So it's all good. Good times, good times.
You probably sit there and talk.
Yeah, I'm like you, Dan. I've eaten some baked oysters I didn't care much for. I believe it was the first time I ever had any baked oysters. Of course, it was probably where it was at. There was Paula Dean's in a casino down in Indiana, and they had so much garlic on them. That's all you could taste was the garlic.
Well, he just
What,
got him something right there in front of him.
what's up, Uncle Jeep? Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing out there in Arizona?
I want to go to Arizona bluegill fishing.
Yeah, Cody just said he won't come go bluegill fishing in Arizona. Yeah, the weather's okay, but the surf is rough this morning, Jeep. And actually, the tide's coming on up. We may have to move back here a little bit. It got all the way, when it washed up that time, it got all the way up to my shoes. I may have to move my shoes back so I don't lose them. Yeah, I'd hate for all my Crocs to float off. I tell you what I tell you, I can eat my weight in fresh shrimp. I love fresh shrimp. Ain't no
I
better.
don't like anyway. I can stomach them fried just because they're bready. I don't even like them that way.
Danny Stone said he likes fried oysters on a po' boy. I
Got
got,
me a black and shrimp po' boy last night for dinner. It was so good.
yeah, Cody said he ate a black and shrimp po' boy last night. Yeah, the tide's coming on in. It's coming up. I think high tide today about 2 o'clock.
2:30.
About 2:30, Cody says. But it's coming on up here. The water's washing up, hitting at our feet.
Daddy, check your shark rod.
All right, I'm gonna check my rod out and let Cody talk to y'all for a minute. Woo, look here. I have to move this back, Cody.
Danny said raw oysters was his favorite. I hate raw oysters, slimy some bucks. $80 shrimps, quite a few there, Dan. Let's see here. Wade out there, put that He-Man woman hater on it. Well, today for lunch, there's a seafood market in Gulf Shores that sells fresh seafood, of course. But that if you buy shrimp there, they'll boil it up, throw some new potatoes and some corn in it, and some Canuck sausage, and it's delicious. As soon as we leave here, I'm going home taking a shower, and I'm going to get me some. I probably need to check mine on, see if my little whiting's still alive. Let's turn the camera down here for a little bit. Well, fish on.
Fish on, he said. Fish on. Hooked up or not. Hook up. Didn't hook up. Daggone, didn't hook up. Guess he stuck his phone in his pocket so I could reach it.
That's all. I still got my bait.
Really? Well, I guess that's a bonus, get to keep your bait. He laid his phone in the chair now. He took it with him. Well, he's got the phone. I can't see the chat till he gets back. Well, his little whiting is gone. We'll go cut him a piece of ladyfish. Go on there.
Give me that ladyfish head. I had a live whiting on this. It was hooked through the eyes and hooked good. I don't know what happened. Put a big bait out there.
He's gonna put that ladyfish head out there. See if we can't catch something on it. I'm gonna move us down. We can see his rods down through here. That wasn't a very good cast. We'll have to show you again. Tell you what, this surf's rough. Surf just keeps getting rougher and rougher. Coming up here a little higher and a little higher.
I'm gonna leave that there for a little bit, but I wasn't the best cast. It didn't really go where I wanted to, but I'm gonna try it for a little bit. Your cutting board's getting covered in sand. Whoa. What'd you do with my phone? Huh? Oh, I got it. Danny said we need to make a video if we don't go live with some of the food. We might do a short video on that place I'm talking about. I love that place. It's a seafood restaurant. Whoa. Sorry. I knocked the battery pack down. Set that back up there. $48 thumbs up. Thank you all for that. Not sure how much longer we'll be. It's already 9 o'clock. We normally head back to the house around this time. Kids are probably all in the pool. We'll go down there, swim for a minute, take a shower, and go eat lunch. Hey, that's the only reason I come, Danny, to eating and fishing. That's what, was that getting hit? The weight, it's got a little bit of cabbage on the line pulling down too. So. We might do some fishing, this same fishing from the beach there below the house, because we put shark rods out last night and we're getting tons of hit by smaller fish there. So we'll see what the you have to do it in the evening. It's not that bad in the evening. Yeah, my wife likes to do the shopping and stuff too. I'll go just because she puts up with all the stuff I want to do, but I care less about it for the most part. We hadn't had a single good hit on our surf rods today. Daddy. I might stay here for a few more minutes to rest my feet, but we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah. Yeah, talk loud.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today. Fishing ain't been as good as it was earlier in the week, but hey, every chance to get out and go fishing, we're gonna take it. Another thing is, hey, you guys get a chance to take a kid fishing. We brought my grandkids down, Cody's kids, my middle son's kids. These kids absolutely love coming down there and catching these fish. Get a chance to take a kid fishing. Hey, we always pray at the end of all of our lives. I'm going to pray us out real quick. Heavenly Father, Lord, just thank you for this day. Thank you for all your many blessings. I ask you to put a hedge of safety around each and every person in the chance, Lord. Anything they're going through, be with them, be their guide, Lord. Just be the guiding light beneath all of our people. In Jesus' name we pray. Hey, as we always say, it's God, family, and the great outdoors. God bless each and every one of you, and thanks for joining us. It's been a great, great time down here.
See y'all. Thank y'all for being here with us so long. We appreciate it.